singers. I'm wearing the Mesmerize necklace. Can you see that? Love, love, love this. Alright. Whew. It is probably like 2:30 in the morning. This is when I feel most alive in recording my videos. Fun fact. I love chandelier earrings, dangly earrings, if you couldn't tell. I just got these along with a ton of others. Oh, I love these so much. Alright guys, today we're going to talk about how to give fake power and get what you want. It is the easiest thing ever. And it's something that is kind of automatic within a Scorpio's personality. And a lot of you guys are fooled. I see your messages and your comments and you're like, oh my gosh, this Scorpio, you know, he's nothing like what you say. You know, I'm in control, I'm in charge. I tell them what to do and they just sit there and take it. Ooh, but you don't know why. You don't know why. We're going to talk about that right now. I've done a few videos on fake power and what that actually means. It means to relinquish some type of false control, because this is the thing that we all want. We all want to stay in control, and when we don't, we unravel, right? And we get defensive if we feel like we have absolutely no power, no control, so we fight for it. Even when it's like something silly, we fight. It's like, no, I'm right, I'm right, I'm right. And it's really not about being right, it's about staying in some type of control, right? And so when you give someone a sense of power, you break down their walls, right? Now, Pisces are really good at this, even though for them it's not fake, because they don't want power, and they literally is the sign who doesn't have any power over anyone. They don't. Unless their chart is dominated by other attributes, it's not the sign of that. But, you know, they're good at just letting people win. And when you let people win, or you think, see, this is why it's called fake power, because they're not really winning. You're allowing them to believe that they are. The walls come down because they feel a sense of power. They're like, fuck, I'm in control. I'm in the power seat. I feel really confident right now. And then they kind of relax, because the person in power is, you're not a threat, right? You're not a threat. And this is another thing. Remember I did the video, you know, how Scorpios naturally threaten other people. They're always waiting to chip at us. They're always waiting like, ha, I got you. Ooh, you're not strong. You know, the tiniest little things, you know. I told you guys that I worked at a company in the Stone Ages where I was so fabulous that somebody was like, you know, attacked me for using the fax machine wrong or something like that. And she's like, do you know how to use a fax machine? And I was like, no. She was like, oh, you do it like this. And she announced to the whole office, I taught Malika something today. Like, it's really silly, but just being around me, being on top of my game. You guys know I have a son in the 10th house, so at work you can't mess with me. I don't care what area of life you get me in, it won't be work. Work is, I'm on it. I'm on it. And so she found that one little crack, which she thought was a crack. Of course I know how to use a fax machine. I was actually being facetious. I was like, no, but it was believable, you know. She's like, I taught her something. Woo, so excited to get me. Ooh, she doesn't know how to do this. I've had that my whole life, you know. The chipping away, you know, because they feel out of control around Scorpios for some reason. Like, oh, you're such a powerful sign. You're so emotional control. Let me find one area where I can chip away. So I like to give fake power so I can make people feel a sense of comfortability so that the walls come down and they can show their true nature. That's the goal. You have to have intentions with this stuff. The intent is to break down the walls so that they can expose who they really are. Whatever that is. Not saying that underneath is ugly. It may be really kind underneath. It may be sensitive underneath. It may be insecure underneath. Whatever it is, when the walls come down, they're comfortable exposing because they feel a sense of like, okay, I'm safe, right? So how do you do that? You do that, number one, by just falling back. It's the easiest thing ever. Fall back. And I had to train myself how to do this because I have, you know, over the years, I've become one of those people who would argue for my limitations, who would have to prove something. Now I don't care. Being middle-aged, I couldn't give two shits because I don't care about your rhetoric. Like, I don't care about what you're talking about. You know, you can think whatever you want of me, that's yours to have. I'm not trying to control your thoughts. If you don't like me, good. Why you here? But when I was younger, it was like, you know, let me prove that I know how to do this. Let me prove this, that, and the third. So just falling back, guys, just falling back, allowing other people, because people just want to talk about themselves. They really, really do. You meet somebody and they're like, what do you do? They don't care what you do. They're waiting for their turn to talk about what they do. So I just let them do, you know, just let them do that. You know, I say really bleak, you know, on this. I'm a writer, you know, that doesn't sound too exciting. Some people do get excited, like, ooh, what do you write? And it's like, I just make it sound like it's not that exciting. Like, okay, your turn. What do you do? Because I know that that's what they want. Now I can hype up what I do and run down my whole resume. Like, we're not doing that. We're falling back so that they feel a sense of power and they feel like they have the upper hand a little bit. Their life is more exciting than mine. And you know, that they're better than me in some things. Because remember, if you're a Scorpio, people already have been peeping you. They know your control. They know how you can walk in a room and demand things. They know people, the attention's on you and not them. So they're already a little triggered by that. Like, fuck, why is somebody who's just sitting in the corner getting so much shine? Like, how dare them? I dressed up and put on my makeup and my wig and all, like, why is it, how are they doing that? They're just sitting over there looking weird. And so just let them fall back. It's going to be hard for a lot of you because a lot of you are cocky and your heads are all blown up. And just let people talk and actually engage in what they're saying, you know, engage. Oh, wow. How did you start doing that? Or what do you most like about your job? Wow, that sounds interesting. It's so fun. How does one do that? That sounds like so much hard work. This is what I do with men, by the way. Because men love talking about themselves. They're not interested. Ladies, they're not interested in your job. That's the least interested thing that they're going after. They couldn't give a damn if you're working at the bubblegum factory or a fry cook at pick a chicken spot on the block. They don't care. And so, you know, they want you to be impressed. People want you to be really impressed with them. And this is how people just open up to Scorpios. You know, a lot of us stay very quiet. And we're just like, oh, really? And we naturally don't give ourselves away like other people. So the conversation with Scorpios, because we like a lot of control and like our power, we don't give much away. So we always turn the conversation around to you anyway, so that you don't get in our business. So we're naturals at kind of doing that. So giving away fake power is going to be difficult for those of you who are naturally combative. You love to argue, you love debate and all this, that, and the other. That's not the goal. The goal is to completely fall back and allow someone else to rise. Like, give someone else that shine. I get to know so many people by letting them shine. See, I'm not a Leo, so I don't need the spotlight. You can have it, you know? It's just like a lot of people don't need to be in control. They're like, okay, it's not a problem. You know, a Libra at work was telling me that she has a Scorpio friend who's bossy. She used the word bossy. She's like, she always has to tell us where to go. She's like, we're doing this, we're doing that. And I was like, but you don't even care. She was like, no, I don't. I was like, see, you're a Libra, you don't care. You know, some people don't care about those things. I personally don't care about a Leo taking the spotlight because I don't want it. Please take it so that people are looking at you and not me. You know, Aries care about what other people's opinions. They're first housers. They want to be seen. They want to be right. They want to be this and that. You know, Sagittarius love it. They're show-offs. They know it all. So they love being out there like that. But for me, you know, I don't need it. So go ahead. Tell me about, what do you do, you know? Oh, I'm a writer. What do you do? Wow. That's fascinating. You know? And engaging. You know, the first step is falling back and engaging what they're saying. Repeat back to them so they know you're listening. People love attentive individuals, you know. They love it when you're attentive and not just like, you're off in the bushes doing something else, you're on your phone. You know, give people the shine. Make them feel like they're the most important thing on the planet. This is why a lot of people chase Scorpios and don't know why, because we like literally blow you up. You know, we blow up your ego in such subtle little ways that you just think you're the shit, and you may be corny as hell. But when you're with us, you know, boom, right? You get all the attention. So that is a sure way to give that fake power. Now, for the people who are like, oh, my Scorpio, you know, lets me say whatever they want. Of course, you know, it's a transition. It's a progress. Of first, let's fall back and do this and blow up your ego, and now you're in the mindset of like, oh, I'm in the power seat. And while you're in that power seat, you are wide open. Wide open. You could be attacked from anywhere. We've gotten pulled down all your gates, all of them. Your security system, we done took care of that. You know, you have no armor whatsoever. You've unzipped. You're wide open because you feel like, you know, you're more powerful than us. We've put you in that place, in that mindset over a period of time. So when you start getting a little too cocky and want to pull the rug, it's very easy to do. It's very easy to do. You come right in, boom, and attack because you have broken down your own armor. We haven't had to really do anything but be quiet. All right, guys, like, subscribe, share, and all that good stuff. Visit me at ScorpioSunScorpioMoon.com, where you can buy this beautiful, this beautiful Scorpio necklace along with all of my new items. The Stellar is new. The Charmer is new. That Fly Chick bag is new. I can't wait to rock her this summer, because if you guys have been following me, like deep following me, you know that I carry luggage bags. My bags are big, and this is my first tiny bag, so I'm really excited to carry her out, and she's so cute. I have so many amazing things coming in my shop. Remember to take the spring giveaway quiz. I'm giving away something that will never be in my shop. I have some goodies that I've had designed that will never ever be in the shop, and there's only a few of them made, so you'll be very special, whoever wins, to get one. Remember to book a chart reading. I love chart reading, couples chart reading, a personal live stream session if you want to talk about your Scorpio issues. Do not send me an email like, oh my God, please tell me about my... No. You have to book a chart reading. Don't try and play me out. Okay, book a whole session. I'll break everything down for you guys. You can also do a personal video if you want to, as long as it falls under my brand, Scorpio's Relationship Self-Esteem, and all that good stuff. And I think that's it, guys. Yes, I'll see you soon.